90% AI. I'm calling it.
Oh my god!
I gotta take a fucking walk. Are you fucking joking?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, they just dug their fucking grave.
Holding
Should I
on to-
post this rant? Tyler Arena is back.
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't
Rant's
know.
back.
I don't know, guys. This rant's kind of schizo.
People are pissed
People
from
are
what I've
pissed.
seen. Yes.
It's
People are not very happy.
That's not a good sign. $24 water in the last
we
one.
we
no
haven't
visible
even
water in
gotten
this one.
into it. We've
I
already
told
been ranting
chat
for like
this is a
15 minutes.
25-minute video. We're gonna stretch it to an hour. They're already prepared. Do not worry about it.
Okay.
$24 water in the last one. No visible water in this one. Is that a big conspiracy? Am I missing something? Okay, here we go.
Associate Design Director Shelley Preston, Studio Creative Director Mike Chapman, and Production Director Drew Stevens. Today
Yay.
we're going to talk about season.
Who the fuck
20
is this
and
guy?
how
This
we're
is a new
evolving our
character.
season
I have no
model.
idea.
What
We'll
happened to the last
expand our
guy?
renewed
New
focus on
NPC.
game health and
Probably
discuss
got
changes
fired.
coming to our cosmetic strategy.
He
And
probably
we're
got
gonna
laid
dig
off.
deep into
That's not
custom
funny,
scenes
but he
and how
probably
it
did.
unlocks a new era of community creativity.
Honestly,
But
dude, my friend worked for Microsoft and he designed stuff for Rare. I've talked about this before. There is a canon. I used to be like, oh, wouldn't it be like I used to, but he doesn't work there for them anymore. So I'll just talk about it. There's a canon in the game in the Emporium. I own it. I don't use it very often. That was designed based off Chef's Dream.
Well,
Yeah, it's the Destiny 2 canon. Because he designed the Destiny sets. And I was like, hey, can you like sneak in a chef hat? And he tried and he tried and he tried and he couldn't get away with it. So what he did is he snuck in a canon that was designed purely off of my Titan that I played in Destiny 2.
nice.
So he worked for Microsoft and he worked hard to get that job. And he worked for Rare for a while and he designed stuff for Rare. He was working on designing for another game. I want to say it was Dead by Daylight. And then Microsoft laid him off. So fuck Microsoft. Fuck layoffs. If the other guy actually got laid off, because I don't know who this new character is. Fuck Microsoft at the end of the day. But also, like, the greatest Microsoft thing Microsoft ever did was kick Rare in the ass.
Yes, as we mentioned on the podcast, the approach with 17, 18, and 19.
The podcasts are
has
so
been to
corporate; they're
optimize our
unbearable to
plan for
watch. By the way,
regularity. So every month,
Yeah.
they're
there's
so
something for
awkward.
players to come back and experience new goals to go and attain. But I think the reality of that is these smaller, more piecemeal updates. The pressure that puts on us as a team, it means that our original aspirations for a feature has had to get scaled back. And we see that response in the community. We've heard it through the Big Listen survey. The reality of
Pause it.
releasing
When are they going to say the thing? And also, further point, do they know about the meme of "we missed the mark"? Do they know the meme, or are they actively trying not to say "we missed the mark"?
No, they probably are. Okay, the audacity that he says, "Oh, we gotta scale it back," dude. Oh my god, you scaled back an entire season.
An entire
it was not
season.
One update. It was not just one small update. It was an entire season.
season.
The hourglass stuff.
Yep.
All the hourglass stuff. Last
Yep.
ship standing. The
Yep.
the shrinking circle. Everything was getting added no matter what.
Yep.
But they're like, you know what? Let's just cancel the season. That's a good idea.
By the way, not
guys.
even reschedule. I would be. There's a small part of me that would be absolutely forgiving if they went, "Hey, we want to perfect this. We're pushing it back to season 20."
Okay.
I
but
would be forgiving.
let's
I would be
be real.
disappointed and I would roast them a little bit, but I'd be forgiving. They scrapped it. Which is ridiculous.
Okay,
Plastic, you know this. I said for the longest time, back in season 14, I said, if they don't lock in for season 19 and 20, the game's dead. And I was trusting them to lock in for season 19. If they had delivered on season 19 like they fucking said they would, this would be, I'm going to say, the best season ever. And that's not a high scale because seasons are bad. There should not be seasons in SoT. It should just be updates whenever they feel like releasing them. Give us good shit, release it at once. Give us a bunch of shit to do all at once. The seasons are bullshit. That's neither here nor there. If they had delivered on this season with Hourglass, by the way, which I am genuinely enjoying, I am actually enjoying Hourglass again. I'm actually enjoying Sea of Thieves again because I'll be honest, I was thinking about dropping it. I was like a little at my wit's end.
So real.
If they had delivered on the the island PvE PvP, which was been completely new, has been something personally been begging for. I've always since I
Okay,
started the
hold
fucking
on,
game.
hold on,
Hold
hold
on. No,
on.
I'm not done.
I gotta
Let me finish before my ADHD runs out.
Ugh.
Let me finish.
Okay.
I've been saying since the beginning, if they added something where they blended PvE and PvP properly, it would be incredible. They finally fucking did it. It was purely my idea, by the way. This shit that they were adding was some like verbatim. I was like, hey, what if we fight on an island? Reapers versus Athena. Reapers get skeletons. Athenas get ghosts. Do you remember I said that forever ago, Plastic?
Yes.
Yes, that was I came up with that back in season 15. The Kraken's been something I've been begging for since day one I've been playing, and the orb thing is something that everybody's been asking for to give more incentive for stacking. If they had delivered on
hold on. I
anything,
gotta
it
stop
would have
you right
landed.
there, Chef.
Do not fucking cut me off again. I was ending my thought.
No.
Do say.
Okay. Nobody was asking for the orb. I am glad they scrapped that.
The orb was mid, but it
We
was
need
something.
another orb.
The orb was mid, but it was something, and it was in the right direction,
Dude,
and that I can respect that.
No. I 100% disagree because it would have been the exact same thing as Burning Blade. The exact same thing.
Sorry, not even close. It was
Who does Burning Blades anymore?
because Burning Blade was horribly designed. Burning Blade is my favorite shit, and it's horribly designed. Horribly designed. I will admit that. The Burning Blade could be like genuinely revolutionary for the fucking game, and it could actually add and make an interesting sandbox thing. Because as a sandbox, Sea of Thieves is a bad fucking sandbox. It barely qualifies as a sandbox game. And the Burning Blade could have made it a good sandbox game, and then they went, let's make this ship incredibly good at running and make it do PvE, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Frankly,
I
the
see
Burning
your
Blade
point.
should count as that should be the orb idea, where you increase the Burning Blade and the whole server has to slowly decrease the Burning Blade before it gets out of fucking control.
I agree with that. But it to me, it's the exact same thing because they would have done the same exact thing. They would have fucked it up. They can't get updates right. They really can't. I have completely lost trust in the developers.
I feel like yes, I do agree. But at the same time, I don't want to sit here and just nag on Rare for the entire because that's not fun. I don't want to be too negative. I want to talk about where they failed, not that they are fails. You know what I mean? If we direct it that way a little bit, the orb was something interesting where it was a cool idea of actually making stacking like worthwhile.
Okay, but who stacks anymore? Nobody does because of diving
That's what I'm
and the
saying.
inflated economy.
And that's another issue with the orb is that you can dive with it.
You were able to dive with it? What
You
the
were
hell?
able to dive with it. That was the point. So, cool,
Okay,
cool
good that they
idea.
scrapped it
Horribly,
then.
yes. But I don't fuck with the orb. What I fuck with is them adding something cool to incentivize stacking. A treasure item that increases with stacking and doing multiple things while on one server. Neat idea. I fuck with it heavy. The orb that they were introducing, horrible idea. You talk about how we admit diving was a bad idea. Then we just refused to change it. The orb does not help with that. It was a step in the right direction. Horrible execution. That's what I meant to say. Forgive me if I worded it wrong.
And I think we're not feeling good about what we've released. Players are telling us they're not feeling good about what we've released. So I think that's really been the main.
So
challenge, is just
change
not having
it!
the
Oh
chance
my
to go
God.
do the
Cope.
ideas and the updates justice.
So one of the
Such
things
heavy
that we-
cope.
Heavy cope, and that's good. It's back what I'm saying. If you were so disappointed by it, I'm sorry. Drop seasons. Keep the Emporium. The Emporium refresh, I'm fine with. I fuck with it low key. I'll be honest. I fuck with it low key. Seasons are
Yes.
a pointless cash grab. That if people were to min max how your season works, they're never even spending a dime.
Yep.
Never even spending a dime.
I don't think I've bought a single season pass with actual money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've spent stupid amounts of money in the game. I have. But like I also have a channel point redemption that I spend money on the game. You know what I mean? And I know where they make their real money is the Galleon players that play for a week and buy a ship set. Keep that going. That's fine. That's understandable. I understand for a live service game, you have to keep funding it. And also being for an Xbox Game Pass game, you got to make your money somewhere. it is okay to have the Emporium. It's not okay to put every ship set you come out with in the Emporium. That's not fucking cool. But I understand it, and it's okay. Have the Emporium. I understand that you make your money off of the tourist players. Seasons
Fortnite has
obviously are
completely
not
ruined
working,
gaming.
where if every update you're going, we didn't have enough time. Hey, stop doing seasons. Or stop.
Then just give yourself more time, dude.
Give yourself more time. Keep doing seasons and keep doing a plunder pass. Don't tie content to it. You're giving
Yes.
yourself this weird money time frame. Just do plunder passes and have it separate completely from the content that you release.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The act thing is not working. I was willing to give it a chance, and they fucked it up the first time. They fucked it up. Like, it was like, hey, the acts didn't work how we wanted to. Hey, you said you were gonna try something new. It didn't work. Go back to the fucking drawing board. Go back to the fucking drawing board. It's cool. It's fine having a plunder pass because I know you got to make your money. I'll keep buying the plunder pass. A lot of us will. A lot of us will. I know Plastic. Oh, I don't. That's you, and you are not a majority of players, frankly. You know what I mean? I'll
Yeah.
keep buying the plunder pass. I don't buy Emporium ship sets because I played long enough that I have cool shit that I don't want to run Emporium stuff because I want to show off the things I've earned. You know? So don't tie yourself content-wise to these seasons. Just run plunder passes and have your updates come out on a healthy schedule. Don't be fucking lazy about it, but don't tie it to seasons. Frankly, by tying plunder passes to seasons and continually updating, like postponing seasons and stretching it out, you are losing money because it's another plunder pass that you've put back. It's another subscription almost, frankly, with how some of us play this game, that you're pushing back. Do not tie your content and your seasons to plunder passes. Does that make sense? Is that like completely out of touch there?
We announced in the last community direct was that we were lifting the NDA for insiders. So how's that affected the game development stuff?
So for us, it's been fantastic.
Hasn't
actually.
done
After
anything.
the last
Don't even
community
get me
direct,
started
we
on
lifted the
insiders. I'm
NDA
not
pretty
talking about
quickly,
insiders today.
and
I
that
will
has really
rage.
changed the shape and nature and kind of like volume of feedback. For
We're
the better.
I'm not
The
pausing.
standout, if
I'm
I
not
think
talking about insiders. I
recent
get so
weeks and
mad.
months is the last ship
Add in 1
standing
minute.
technical test. There were thousands of people watching it on Twitch when we were testing on the Friday night,
Well,
and it felt
'cause nobody
like
could
we had
play
so much more
it!
telemetry, data, insight, feedback than we'd
You
ever
guys
had
picked
before.
the
You put
worst
things in
time!
Insider, and you test them for one day.
Everything that's
One
going through Insiders
day.
now, but things like the new
Also,
build
what they
drought
did, it was like the
weekend
middle
or
of the day
event
whenever
that
that
we're
were.
developing,
Yes, dude. Like, what's the
and
point of
some the
insiders if
deeper
you test
hourglass
things for
improvement
one
changes as
day?
well.
Only
Having
like a
more
fifth.
people be able to see and
No,
talk
sorry,
about those with the NDA
5%
lifted in
of
Insiders,
SoT players
then
have
Mark
really
my
insiders.
words, last ship standings getting delayed.
I think as well.
Mark
just
my
from a
fucking
Don't
words.
even
perspective, if
jinx
we
it,
step
bro.
back from feet.
Just continuing with like some of the things that have gone really well. We've had things like the Festival of Giving and the community weekends. How did they go, Christina?
Festival of Giving was amazing. We had new tech, which is where you emote, you give something, and it was amazing to see how far those cosmetics travelled and how much fun people were having with them. We've had a couple of community weekends which have gone really well. We've
Dude,
had
I didn't
loads and
even
loads of
gift a
players pile in
single
and-
person one. I gifted one to Orbit. He gifted one to me. That's how I got it.
It should not have worked
I
for
did-
between crewmates.
Thank God it did, though.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, good thing it did.
Chris comes in. Oh, we're watching the nothing news. Yes, Chris, we're getting
Nothing news.
progressively more upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, the festival of giving. Like, I'm not gonna hate on the festival of giving. It was fine. It was fun.
Festival of Giving was mid. Didn't change anything.
It literally didn't matter. It was a fun thing they included. Bringing it up like it was a huge success. If that is what you were harping on as being a good success, I am so scared for the rest of this video.
Oh yeah.
The fact they're even bringing
yeah.
it up, I am terrified.
Dude, Festival of Giving was 3 months ago.
Oh my God, you're right. I completely forgot how long ago it was.
There's a range of improvements where we've just gone down to the core experience and said there's something here that we need to go and improve. And in
Don't
the
even
past,
bring it
we've
up. I
kind
would
of
just-
talked openly that we haven't had space and time to go back to old experiences and to bring them up to ship shape. But there's some great
Why?
experiences there where I've kind of just took.
Don't have time.
What the fuck have you?
Don't have time.
What have you guys been
Don't have
doing?
time. Brother, you skipped a season. You skipped a season. You skipped a season. Brother, what do you mean don't have time? You skipped
Oh my
a
God.
season.
They're still trying to figure out how their code works. That's why they don't have time, bro. They need
Ridiculous.
to rehire. They need to rehire
Ridiculous.
their original coders.
Dude, they're using fucking AI to help them code. I can almost guarantee it.
Don't even bring it up. That would make me infuriated, bro. If they start adding AI, I don't know if there are even fixes at this point. It's possible it's so broke at this point that they can't even do anything about the bugs. Then just fucking acknowledge it. Grow up hair. Just fucking acknowledge it. Don't brush it under the rug like this. No one's buying anymore. Like, who are you fooling other than Microsoft? Other than Microsoft, who are you fooling? You are only tricking and coping to other people who do not play the game.
So some awesome stuff coming to season 19. We've talked about some of the changes.
No. There's nothing coming to season 19. Nothing came. Nothing did. There
I
was no
came.
update.
Wow.
I
Okay,
knew
this
somebody
video
was
is
gonna say it.
old. This video is old. The balls required to release this video, dude. The balls required to release this video.
They are fucking stupid. if they
Aging the
thought this
video
was gonna
live
go
is
over
crazy,
well.
real dandy, real. Yo, Bonk, do you just want to get in here, bro? Bonk's just like raging in chat. Bonk, just get in here, bro.
Get Bonk in here.
I don't think we were giving Custom C's the opportunity to engage and
Hey, Bonk.
create a tool set for all of our players. So as part of season 20, we're going to be bringing Custom C's to all of our players free of charge.
Oh.
So it's
Wow.
As part of
Wow.
season 20,
Acting
they're
like it's a
giving
damn
us a
favor.
free trial.
Acting like it's a damn.
They're giving us a free trial.
our commitment is that this is a tool set that we continue to grow and evolve over time.
Oh, is this
It's
your
a perfect
commitment?
example of
The
a
paid
set
feature?
where
Do we want to talk more about the features that are coming in season 20, Shelley?
Yeah, sure. So in Custom C's, from the moment you start your
Why are we
session,
still
you'll
talking
see
about
so much
custom
control at your fingertips.
C's? Is
See-
this the only feature getting added
Yes.
in season 20?
Yes. Oh my god. We get nothing season 19 and we get custom C's in season 20.
Dude, I will be on custom C's for 20 minutes. That's funny. Then I'm done. I've experienced
people that
everything.
are going to use this is going to be content creators.
That's what we've been saying.
Exactly.
Nobody is going to use this that actually plays the game.
Nope.
And then lastly, there's Old Sailor Isle. There's always been that feedback of the Maiden Voyage Island is so cool. I want to go there with my friends. You'll be able to do
What?
that on Custom Seas.
Who
No
said
one's
that?
ever said that.
Who said that?
Nobody said that.
I went there. I didn't even know that was an island. I'll be honest. I haven't done the tutorial since 2021.
Are you talking to Chat GPT?
Yeah. No real. No
Yeah,
real.
real.
No real. No real. No real.
The hot tub is back.
Does.
Confirmed.
Needs a good deep clean, I think, but it's back.
Who
The hot
fucking
tub is
cares?
not
Stuff on the
back.
horizon,
Okay, the
for
hot tub
phase
is
these.
not back.
What
first
even
of
is
all.
the hot
It's so
tub? What
fucking
was
back.
that?
It's everybody hung out in it during like it's pre-game area. You just sit before the game starts. Everybody just goes sit in the
That's
fucking
where you
hot
talk
tub.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's where you talk shit before they
That's
disable
why they
voice
that's
chat
why
in
they
Arena.
removed Arena.
The
And
hot
they're fucking
tub.
flaunting the reason.
Yes, the hot tub.
they're
The hot
flaunting
tub
that
is where
shit.
you talk shit. And it was
That's
the
true.
greatest fucking thing ever. But no, Arena got too toxic. And they had to remove voice chat.
But in the spirit
Dude,
of
they've been
community
talking about
creativity and
custom C's
unleashing
for
it,
15
there's
fucking
something that
minutes.
we've been
Like
working on
chat
behind
brought up,
scenes.
the rest
It's
of
a
the video
small
is
but quite
custom
significant
C's.
thing to folks
Notice
who have
how
already been
fast we got
creating
through the
around our
video?
game over the past however
True.
many years. For
'Cause it's a
folks who
paid
are
feature.
making props, selling them, and trying to kind of explore effectively monetizing our game. I'm very pleased to announce that as of today, we have created
Ah,
commercial
yes, because the
usage
game
guidelines.
is not monetized
Historically,
enough.
there's
Hold
been
on.
some
No, wait, hold on. This is actually no fucking way.
What?
What?
Dude, give me a
I'm
fucking
so
second,
paused.
because Wizard of the Coast did this shit not too long ago. Oh my god, they just dug their fucking grave. I'm running it back. I'm running it back,
I'm
and
so
I'll
lost.
give me a sec. Nobody talk. Just oh my god.
And I can't wait to see players do something that we think, oh, of all the things we thought they would do, we never saw this
Out of
combination
everything,
or
dude, this is
type
making me
of
the most mad.
experience coming. That's what I'm really excited for.
Christina, how about you?
So I'm cheating, and I'm going to say everything that everyone's already said. But I'm really excited to see just how exactly this unleashes our community's creativity. We're going to see things we've never anticipated possible be made a reality in Custom C's, which is really exciting. But in the spirit of community creativity and unleashing it, there's something that we've been working on behind the scenes. It's a small but quite significant thing to folks who have already been creating around our game over the past however many years. For folks who are kind of making props, selling them, and trying to kind of explore effectively monetizing our game. I'm very pleased to announce that as of today, we have creator commercial usage guidelines. Historically, there's been some ambiguity for our creators on like
What?
No,
No
fucking
fucking way. No fucking
way.
way. Fuck Rare. To the fucking ground. Oh my god. If I praised Rare at all in this video, I take it back. Fuck Rare. Fuck Rare. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Wizard of the Coast, owners of Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering, did this shit recently, and it was the most brand killing experience in the history of their company. They've had sexual assault, like lawsuits out the wazoo, and the main thing that people were switching from Dungeons and Dragons was because they pushed this shit. Fuck Rare. Fuck Rare. Fuck Rare. Oh my god, fuck Rare. So people on like Etsy shops that make prop weapons and like you ever seen those cool like I made a chest of legends, look at it, right?
Yeah, I've almost bought a few.
They are limiting
Yeah, well,
that,
now
and they are
now it's
taking
gonna
their
be
cut.
illegal.
Fuck Rare.
Going to try to pump out a bunch of products people can buy in real life then
no,
to replace all that
no,
shit
they
that
are
they're
not.
banning?
It's Rare. No, they are not. 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 They're taking their cut. They're not even taking a cut, by the way. If what is Chad saying is true, we need to press play on the video. They're not even taking a cut. They're putting a cap on it. They're not going, hey, buy a license from us. They are saying, you can only make this much before we fucking sue your ass. Let me finish the video before I'm talking on my ass here.
Making and selling things using the Sea of Thieves IP. This provides absolute clarity and really empowers our creators to go make and sell, knowing kind of what
empowers your creators. Fuck you, bitch.
So it feels really good to be able to kind of be very clear on what those guidelines are. And for us as well, we get to go and spotlight those creators now. We might have shied away historically from kind of like shouting out amazing creators because they've got something on an Etsy shop that we're not sure if we can
now
plug
we
or
can
not.
scam you and take all your money. Yeah, let me shout you out. Everybody go buy from them so then we can take all their money.
They don't talk about it in the video. It's on the website. Guess where we're going after this?
Oh,
Let me
we're
run it
going
back
to
a
the
little
website.
bit.
And for us as well, we get to go and spotlight those creators now. We might have shied away historically from kind of like shouting out amazing creators because they've got something on an Etsy shop that we're not sure if we could plug
Literally
or not.
promoted them in the
But this
past,
gives
admitting
us
to it.
the framework to go spotlight those folks and push people towards their stores and allows us to shout about them. So yeah, we're really excited to see what people make. We always have been.
We get to make more money.
And we want to see links. Send them to us, please.
So we've got lots to look forward to then.
Do not
You
send
want
them
them to
links.
narc
Do
on
not send them
themselves?
links.
If you want to get involved,
Yeah,
in the
please come
discussion,
send
then
us
please
the
head
links.
over to our
Snitch
social
on
channel and
yourself.
Let us know what you think. And if you'd like
Do
to
not
try
send them
Murphy
links.
Things early, like
Anybody in
custom
chat,
scenes and have a
anybody in
chance
chat
to
right now,
offer
do
feedback,
not
then
send them
make
links.
Sure you sign up for the Sea of
Like
Thieves
offering your
Insider
vein to a
program.
vampire.
Back later this
Real,
summer with
real. Okay, so what was the link? Sea of Thieves limited commercial usage guidelines, Microsoft Services Agreement. That being said, we love the enthusiasm that our player. Generally restrict the commercial use of Sea of Thieves name, brand, and assets. That being said, we love the enthusiasm that our players and fans show by making things based on Sea of Thieves and sharing them with the community. So we'd like to explain what we currently consider to be commercial use. The purpose of these guidelines is to help the Sea of Thieves community understand what you can and can't do with Sea of Thieves related things, with the intent of being more lenient towards limited commercial activity as more fully described below. In order to help our fans be creative and express that creativity with some limited time commercial activity, while at the same time preventing larger scale commercial exploitation of our brand. Please note that we reserve the right to change our mind at any time. No. Such as if people start taking advantage of our good intentions and to update these guidelines, so please don't count on these guidelines always being here or in the specific form that they are right now.
Who wrote this?
Fucking AI,
Okay,
probably.
Hold on. So them saying that they can change their mind at any time is illegal in the United States. This has been proven because Minecraft did the exact same thing.
It's Microsoft, bro. It's fucking Microsoft, bro.
I know.
That's a rug pull
That
technique.
is illegal in the United States of America.
Yyep. Steam got a lot of trouble for it
They
recently,
cannot
like a
do
couple
that.
years back. Yeah. At the
That
end of the
is
day,
illegal.
That's rug
What's the
pull.
cap?
At the end of the day, our primary goal is to let our brilliant fans do great things for each other without others coming along and spoiling it for everyone. On that basis, therefore, in general, you may do things that are specifically covered by fair dealing or fair use exceptions to copyright and trademark laws. You may not do things that are specifically permitted by these guidelines or especially allowed by applicable laws. Definitions. These guidelines cover the use of our brands and our assets. For these purposes of these guidelines, we refer to a name. What we mean is the name of any of our games, taglines, features, events, or company identity, as well as any names which are confusingly similar to the names of any of our games, taglines, features, events, or company identity. Our brands, what we mean is any names and or the related logos and distinctive characteristics of any of our names and games. Our assets, by the way, I'm gonna make a point at the end of this. It's gonna be really funny. And I am selling merch of Norman. I'm gonna be selling that. But I'm not gonna be selling I'm gonna be selling stuff alongside Norman, because that's allowed. Our assets, what we mean is in the code, software, graphics, textures, images, models, sound, and audio from any of our games, and any videos or screenshots taken from our games. That's the Norman t-shirt.
Wait.
I literally said something, and
Wait.
that's the Norman t-shirt.
Okay, hold on.
I was gonna make merch of
Does
Norman,
this
and the
mean-
Norman's face, they just like copyrighted, which is like,
Okay.
like obviously, but still.
All right, Chef. Who was like the oh god, like the movie person that you watched on stream not too long ago? Who was that?
What do you mean?
Like you watched like an in-game movie, pretty much.
Boat cook.
Okay. So does this mean that if he makes money off of that,
No,
quote unquote
because he's not
legally-
selling it. That would apply to that would apply even to Theb and New Face
Okay.
and every big stock creator that's
True, true,
making
true.
that their job is making money off of YouTube videos. That would apply to
True.
them, and that is incredibly legal everywhere. As you are allowed to make videos about video games. That's just how it works.
So what's the cap though?
We're getting there. I'm not going to skip to the end. You know, I want to know the full story. These guidelines apply in addition to, not in place of, the
Granting.
policies listed above. Please, I know chat's moving. I will read chat in entirety. I will scroll back up. Give me a minute. Please check back here from time to time because we may update these guidelines to provide further guidance. Fuck you. Here are the absolute ground rules that apply to any of our use of our names, brands, and assets. If you are using any part of any name, any of our brands, or any of our assets, and what you're doing must not make people think that you or what you're doing is official, approved, or endorsed by us, or associated or connected with us. Fair. Fairly. Not be unlawful, deceptive, obscene, harmful, or disparaging. Not take action that would harm or damage any of our brands or any of our assets. What the fuck does that mean? That is so subjective. That is incredibly subjective. That is so subjective. Not include anything else around it that makes people think that you or what you're doing is official, approved by, or endorsed by us, or associated or connected with us. Comply with the relevant account terms /EULA and sufficiently differentiate the use of any name you're using from any other branding. In relation to all uses permitted or otherwise, all rights, including copyright, trademark rights, and related rights, and the name, brand, assets, and any derivatives are and will remain owned by Rare and Microsoft. All and any permissions and consents are given by Rare and Microsoft at our discretion and may be revoked at any time. Illegal.
What the fuck can you even
Illegal.
do?
Illegal. Subjective,
Yeah,
illegal.
that-
However
yes, that
they
is illegal.
want.
Yes, Chef, I definitely think you should make this a video because that is actually illegal. Minecraft tried to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And it was proven to be legal, but the person who was doing the lawsuit can't afford it.
All rights are especially reserved. If something isn't covered by these guidelines, there's a good chance that means we don't want you to do it. What is that? I hate that sentence.
Bro,
If something
that is-
isn't covered by
that
these
is an
guidelines, there's a good chance
absolute
that means we don't
nothing
want you to do it. Hey,
This does not sound like a
leave that
company
out. That
talking.
means nothing. That means nothing. That means nothing. Nothing at all. That means nothing. Something isn't covered by these guidelines, there's a good chance it means we don't want you to do it. Hey, it's almost like that's what legal documents are for or some shit. Maybe you shouldn't just start putting shit on the internet,
In any case, if something-
writing things that saying, hey, we can change whatever we want. And by the way, if you're doing something that you have to question, it's probably don't want you doing it.
That's
Fuck
not
Rare.
legally binding.
No, it's
That
not
is
legally
not legally
binding.
binding at all.
And this is only thrown in there because then they went, hey, well, we can change up whatever we want. I'm not a
Yeah,
lawyer.
exactly.
I might post this. If I got a lawyer in chat,
No,
I
you
want to be
should.
corrected. I want to be corrected because I want to attack this from every angle the best way I can. I want to talk shit in the most intelligent way I can. I'm aware I'm not doing that very well right now because I do not have a good grasp on legal systems, especially in Europe. In any case, or the UK. In any case, if something you're considering isn't explicitly covered in these guidelines, please don't do it without getting permission from us first. Fuck you.
That's not legally binding.
You
That
can
isn't
contact our
legally
support
binding at all.
team. Fuck you. Select general inquiry include, okay. Naming guidelines. If you comply with and follow the essential requirements, you may use our names in connection to the product or service title or listing, including on websites or platforms like YouTube. I feel like that's a slight call out to like YouTube shops. Speaking of which, where's my phone? Here's my phone case. You guys looking at stream? Here's my phone case. Here's my phone case. It is Theb. It is Train Gus.
Theb.
Here's my phone case.
Train Gus.
Bonk, I
Wait.
know you have merch from
I need to go buy a case right now because that means Theb's probably gonna get fucking sued.
Yeah, maybe. Well, not sued. He'll be asked to taking it down. Like I said, I doubt they're gonna fuck with
yeah.
Theb again. I know Bonk here. I know you want it, but I know you have a mouse pad that sponges. It's sponge and it
I
says
have
like
the sponge mouse pad,
hit
bro.
cannon or whatever. Did you buy that or did you win it?
Oh, I have it. No, I bought it.
Okay, and so that's on his shop, which is tied to YouTube, if I'm correct, right?
It was limited time. I don't think it's available anymore.
Fair enough. Does he have a YouTube shop or a shop tied to his YouTube like Theb does?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, maybe you
think
can
he
look into that
does.
really fast.
Yeah, I can.
That's going after them. By the way, that's targeting partners too. Based on the new rules that phone case is legal, that is what I'm saying. Because this is just a screenshot from the game.
No, he
bro.
doesn't.
Okay, good comms. This is just a screenshot from the game. That's just a screenshot from the game. So yes, this phone case is illegal.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it will be. This is not put in force because this is not a legal document. This is a mess. This is a mess of a page.
Yeah, no,
If you
this is
comply with and
not-
follow, you may use their names in connection to the product or service or title listing, including websites, platforms like YouTube. If the name is a secondary name or title or secondary part of it, they don't want you selling this in CFE's logo. That was, by the way, already illegal just by basic copyright laws.
Yeah.
You do so because it's necessarily to honestly and fairly describe those things or the purpose of them. Okay. You ensure that the name, which includes any confusingly similar name, is not the dominant element or the distinctive part of your complete name or title.
Bro, this is so subjective. Everything about
Every
this is
single
so fucking
thing.
subjective.
You don't
Yeah,
use any other aspect
is-
of the brands or assets as part of any related branding, including as or as part of any logo. Okay. In particular, you don't use the Sea of Thieves Reaper's Mark skull logo either on its own or incorporate another logo. Well, yeah, that's their logo. You can't use that. Name me a podcast. Hold on. Is this calling out what I think it's calling out? Or
I
are
don't know.
Theb and Crud like ahead of the game? Theb and Crud recently released a podcast called the Sea of Thieves podcast, where they swap the E and the I.
You're so ahead of the game.
That is directly calling them out. Okay, it's very funny. Name me a podcast, Pirate Talk. A Sea of Thieves podcast would be okay, but Sea of Thieves the podcast would not be okay because the name might confuse people, and make them think the podcast is an official Rare / Microsoft production. These are the naming guidelines, and they apply to everything you might do under these guidelines. Handcrafted products. Here we go. This is the shit I actually care about because this is artists. This is artists. And what were we talking about earlier with like Rare switching to actual AI? Was that a joke you were making, or was that something like a theory we had?
No, it was a joke.
It was a
at
joke.
first.
Okay, good comes.
Okay, how much you want to bet? This entire document was created by AI.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's so messy. It seems like it was written by a person. If that makes sense. If you follow the essential requirements and naming guidelines, you may make and sell certain individual, as in not mass-produced, handcrafted products that are inspired by Sea of Thieves, as long as you conform with all of the following. Is that going after 3D printing? Any product or design is otherwise entirely original and unique, a unique design. No part of the brand and or assets forms a dominant element or a substantial part of the product or its design. You make no use of any software, sound, or audio from Sea of Thieves.
What? How would you do that in a physical?
If you had a music box. Wait, no. If I made a music box, not even a Sea of Thieves music box, and it played one of the soundtracks from Sea of Thieves, I'm pretty sure that's illegal because that's I'm pretty sure the OST of Sea of Thieves is that's like public property. Am I mistaken on that, or is that only you can use that if you're making like a video? If not written by AI, it looks rushed. Agreed.
No, it is because I've seen multiple creators. There's this one creator, I forget I think it's Doug. I don't know
Okay.
if you guys know of him.
Vaguely, I've heard of him.
But he uses the Sea of Thieves sound, like one of the Sea of Thieves songs, one of the shanties, in his videos.
Well, yeah, it's different in
Oh,
videos because
oh,
Theb does
okay.
that. I do it. I've done it. I have a Sea of Thieves sound
Okay.
that plays at the end of my videos.
Okay, so some of the Sea of Thieves shanties are publicly owned.
Well, yeah.
They're not, but there are some shanties that are privately owned by Rare because they actually produce them themselves.
Okay.
And you can tell by if you go in the game and pull out an instrument and try to select a shanty, it'll have the Rare logo next to the ones that are created by Rare.
Here comes.
Everything else is fair game.
Okay.
But obviously besides Pirate's Life and Monkey Island, I think.
Sure. Still, though, if
could
I
be wrong.
took one of those Rare things, I could put in my video, fair use. But if I made a music box and put it in the music box, is that illegal? Before this document came out, was that ever illegal? If I made a music box that played the Halo soundtrack, is that illegal? Because I can use that in a video too.
If you use it in a video, no. If you sell it, maybe.
Okay, then.
I'm not a lawyer, so I have no fucking
Okay,
idea.
if you sell it, okay then. It's only 50
Yeah,
years
I
of
think
song
it's
becomes
only
public
if you
domain.
sell
It's
it.
only been 8, so okay. Okay. I think I've also used Bosun Bill, but I use a different version of Bosun Bill.
Never mind.
You should keep reading.
Yes, thank you. Good
Yeah,
comes.
keep reading.
You mark clearly and prominently on each such product and all related materials and product listings such descriptions that it is a non-official Sea of Thieves product, not approved by associated with Rare Ltd or Microsoft. So we've been talking about merch for a while. Do we want a picture of Norman with just this as a big ass, like just on top of it? Low-key, I think that would go
Just, like,
hard.
underneath it.
You're gonna. I would
Rude.
like.
I wouldn't be selling it, by the way. I would be selling something else, and it comes with a free T-shirt.
That's smart.
While you're having a legal discussion, I think you've dipped out at the wrong time, Ruby. Don't sell it, then take a minimum donation used on your merch shop. That's what I'm saying, Dragoon. That's what I like to hear. That'd be funny, but keep reading. God, am I about to get mad? You were explicitly
You're about to get very mad.
Fuck, dude. You are explicitly about. You are explicit about who to contact about the product and or purchase, who the seller and manufacturer are, and that the seller and manufacturer are not Rare and Microsoft not associated with Rare, Microsoft not supported by Rare, blah, blah, blah. Have no liability for products purchase. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. You don't make and sell more than 20 product items using the same or you don't make and sell more than 20 product items using the same
20?
or substantially 20 unique design further described
fucking
below.
nuts.
For
20
example,
of your
you can make
fucking
20 t-shirts using
Norman
design
shirts.
A and 20 t-shirts using design B, but you cannot make 21 t-shirts using design
That
A,
is
nor you can make 20
fucking
t-shirts using design
stupid.
plus 3 mugs using design A. What? That's ridiculous. Hey, y'all are about to get mirrored Norman. Upside down Norman. Fuck it. I'm making them collector. See if I give a shit. Suck my dick. Actually, each design is exclusive to 20 uses. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I don't know the legal. That cannot be legal. That does not play into anything else, bro.
No,
I love
you
in the
even
video, their stance
police
was like,
that?
we need to stop mega corporations from scamming everybody by just producing mass product. And then they said
That was
fucking
their
20.
stance, and I can be. You guys know me. I'm behind that. I love me some corporate on corporate violence. Okay, make them chewy, make them eat each other. All right. This is handcrafted products. My t-shirts, by the way, my t-shirt printer is sitting right there, 10 feet from me. That's a handcrafted product. I would be designing logos myself because I would not sell you guys something that myself or someone I paid would not be making. That's a handcrafted product sitting 10 fucking feet from me.
Okay,
This applies to me now, and something we've been talking about before this even came up.
Yeah.
This
I
is
think,
crazy.
if I'm not wrong, I think this whole usage guidelines is completely void just because they said we can change our mind at any time.
Completely agree, but I'm not a fucking lawyer, and I wish I had a fucking lawyer
Neither am
sitting
I,
right next to me right now,
but
bro.
from what
I will keep
have
reading. I'll get there when I fucking get
researched-
there. Let me be mad right now.
Yeah, from what I've researched from all the Minecraft stuff, I think it makes it all like it just voids everything.
Make no more than 5,000
Stop.
USD
I saw
for
that.
any
I saw
calendar
that.
year.
Let me get there when I get there, okay?
Fuck's
You sell those products only through a website or service channel that independently records the quantities of the products sold and enables us to independently verify that information. No. Excuse me? You sell those products only? You sell your products through Rare? Is that what you want us to do? So you want us to be tied to you or not? That is the most contradictory statement I have ever heard. And I play Sea of Thieves. We are talking about Sea of Thieves. I'm a Sea of Thieves player. That is the most contradictory thing I have ever heard in my fucking life. You sell those products only through a website or a service/channel that independently records the quantities of the products sold and enables us to independently verify that information.
Bro, they want you to put your websites on Tracker.
They want us to. They want to track it. They want to track it. I was being flamboyant. I was being it starts with an E. Over the top. I was being over the top.
Exaggerating?
Exaggeratory. Thank you. Erect. I was being exaggeratory about you. They want us to sell these things through Rare. There is so little difference between us using a Rare approved website and them just tracking our fucking websites. I'm not giving that information to Rare. Are you kidding?
I'm not giving it to Microsoft. Not even just fucking
Fuck
Rare. I'm not giving that
Microsoft.
shit to
I've been screaming my
Microsoft.
fuck Microsoft for years.
They wouldn't-
You comply with other laws and requirements. Hey, why do I have to apply by laws if you don't?
Yeah, exactly.
Make no
isn't
more than
Microsoft-
5,000 USD. Why is it tracked through USD? You are a UK-based thing. My only thing I can think of is that you were going after someone in fucking particular, and I think I know who, because there's
No,
an
it
Etsy shop
probably-
that people
it
love
probably
who mass
changes.
produces and hand crafts, hand paints, hand makes SoT merch like this.
They just took people's entire careers.
Yeah.
Yes. You're looking at all this wrong. Give them that information if they purchase license from you for 5,000. I don't know. It's Rare, dog. They don't give a shit.
Chef, it probably auto updates to your currency based on where you're Googling from.
I doubt that, brother.
No.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
This is
Because
a
wasn't there
forum.
something up here about the EALU? I'm pretty sure that's a UK law. Did I just say a dumb American thing there, or am I mistaken?
You should. Do you have a VPN? You should. I'm
Not a.
curious.
I have like.
I'll try it later.
Thank you, plastic.
I will try it later.
As used
If not,
above.
then you could just sell it and get like Canadian dollars. No.
As used
Then you
above,
can
a
sell-
unique design is something that adds enough personal creativity to make the work distinctive and original. Like Norman with the stupid tinfoil hat. Does that count? Rather than just pulling assets directly from the game or making only minor changes. What's a minor change? What is a minor change? Dead
what's
ass?
a minor
I have an
change?
emote. Use it in chat. It is a follower emote of Norman, my pirate, with a tinfoil hat. Is that a minor change? Is that a minor change? I will keep reading. Let me be mad in the fucking moment. What's a minor change? None of this is legal, so you're just laying shit out willy-nilly? What does that mean? For example, you can't just put Sea Thieves key art or a screenshot from the game on a product, but you could create original fan art or cosplay props inspired by your adventures in the Sea of Thieves and sell limited quantities of it as long as it complies with all the other requirements.
What?
Bro, the last sentence of the.
Let me get there when I get there.
I'm not rushing you, but the way it reads is so stupid.
For example, making cosplay props and replicas / models of things found in the game are great, and we love to see it. No, you fucking don't. What we don't want, however, is people pulling 3D models and other assets directly from the game files to sell or otherwise distribute, or to make 3D prints and sell those, as that would violate the policies in these guidelines.
These policies and guidelines are void.
The purpose of the product number and sales amount limits are to allow our fans to create and share the products of their hobbies and creative pursuits rest to see these community without allowing people to extensively commercialize our name, brand, or assets and run business-like selling products featuring our name, brands, or assets. If a business tries to commercialize Sea of Thieves beyond the guidelines we established here, we'll do something about it. Are you a fucking fourth grader? Are you a fourth grader? You'll
Well,
be
do
sorry.
AI
Are you a
created
fourth
this.
grader? Are you a
AI
fourth grader?
created this. I can almost guarantee it now. AI
We'll do
created this.
something.
AI created this.
What do you mean we'll do something
100%.
about it? What is that?
Chef, run it through an AI detector, like right now.
Yes, please, please run it through an AI detector. Oh my god, please.
There's no way AI said we'll do something about it. There's no way that's
no,
AI.
yes they did.
That's
Yes, they
distinctly
did.
stupid. There's no way that's AI.
Come on. 90% AI, I'm calling it.
Oh my god!
I gotta take a fucking walk. Are you fucking joking?
Oh my god!
Crazy. That's crazy. Holy.
Dude, I was right. I was so right. Oh my god.
Bro, what? Yeah, like Chad is saying, I don't trust AI detectors. I'm willing. If it was 50%, I would have gone like, yeah, it's a person, just a dumb one. 98 is so damning. Yo, editing chef here. We spent about 20 minutes running the rare document through various AI detectors. Chat recommended 0 GPT to me as the most reliable one because we couldn't find one that we fully trusted because most of them wanted to sell something to us. All of those other AI detectors at the least said that it was 60% AI and most said 90. I wanted to compare it to a reliable piece of writing. And so I plugged in a character backstory that I had written about 2 months prior to compare them to the rare document.
Okay. I booted up a VPN. I'm gonna go to the website, so
There we go. Okay. 0 GPT says that mine is 13.4 AI.
Thank you, Bonk.
So that seems trustworthy. So then I just
Yeah.
got to get the text the actual rare shit. Copy paste that into 0 GPT. This is a different 0
No,
GPT
it's
than
literally just 5,000 USD.
That's crazy.
that's wild. That's why I really feel like they're going after someone. True story.
For this.
Oh, I guess the rare shit is actually damn. It says that the rare shit is less AI than mine.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess this isn't like a very consistent way of asking.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Yeah. So okay, go over then bringing back the literal arena dev tools, but not arena. It's crazy that they're still in the game. That's probably why the game's so buggy. They're running arena in the background.
They forgot to close it in
Yeah,
task
they
manager.
forgot to close their tabs. Yeah. Holy shit. All right. Well, thank you all. I'm gonna get out of here. I got one more run of No, I'm Not a Human left in me, and then I'll be raiding out. That video's gonna be hard to post unless I get in contact with that professor soon. Editing chef here again. The professor that a chatter was trying to recommend to me died last year, so